I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to Complete Trader Academy's daily review. Today is July 11, Tuesday, 2023. We got this beautiful bullish candle that we expected. I mentioned it yesterday that we would retrace back into the day, take some liquidity out, and then shoot for the imbalance on the daily. Beautifully ran right to it, and above gave you a little bit of an extra. See this gap right there? Didn't mention it yesterday or anything, but see this little gap in between these two candles? Look, drag it out. Look how we ended the day with the high, literally smacking the high of the gap. Oh, I mean, well, I missed by a pointer, some shit. Yeah, whatever. But beautiful day, man, and very grateful for this skill set. And like just today was just a very nice day to reflect on all the hard work that we've been putting in and all that type of thing. So if I show you here, smaller time frame, 5 minute, we open up here, gap, and pay attention to this leg. So we are making what I tell you, higher highs, higher lows. And we want to make a new higher high. So yesterday, well, here, we come up here, all right? And in London, we retrace again back. I said yesterday's video, I said I'd like to take out these lows here and come down into here, something like that, to make a higher low. So this was a higher high. Well, this wasn't here yet. But from here, this was a higher high and this was a higher low. And we talked about that yesterday. So I'm waking up over here, but what do we see? A higher high made in London, and then this higher low, okay? And we continue up, right? So higher low here, and then now we're at 9:30 open, right there at that candle right there, and it's stretching out, and it's inside this inversion daily imbalance over here. You could see it there, right there, right? And comes to the high of it, literally. So when 9:30 opens up and shoots up, you don't want to be a part of trading for the first 30-something minutes. Let it do its thing, let it show you what it's doing. But when I'm here, I happen to know, okay, this is a higher high. From here, remember, from this level, from this level right here. Okay, so higher high. When we're up here, it's like, okay, well, we have a higher high. I don't see any retracement back into here, right? If this is the higher high and that's the higher low, well, boom, precision, nice, hits that, top of that. And then once we know here, it retraces back. We're expecting a retrace, all right? And then comes, once we open here, the opening range gap in this orange or whatever color shows up, right? And then I know we're going to retrace. Where are we going to retrace? Are we going to retrace 50% of it? 75% of it? Actually ended up being 75%, which you'll see it right here. 75% smacks it beautifully. And on top of that, this higher low to higher high is 50% of itself as well. So you got two pieces of confluence already here. And then, yeah, fucking beautiful buy. Let me go into a 1 minute real quick. And actually I caught this on a 30-second here. I bought from here. This would have been a break of structure over that high and retraces back into this imbalance right there with this inversion imbalance right here. So if you drag it out on a 30-second, it's way more cleaner. Actually, let me show you on a 30-second. I think my price is about to go up. But right here, break right there after that breakdown. Now you could have, I mean, there's no confirmation here, but can you enter here? Sure, but that, I mean, I like to see some flow. This was my minimum flow here. I actually got filled somewhere up here, 201 or some shit. But classic pattern that I always look for every day that I teach. And then break above, retrace back into the imbalance with that inversion. Beautiful buy. This is retracing, coming right back to this, what I just, same example here. Could have entered here, and plenty of other entries. And where are we taking this? So here's where I dropped the ball a little bit. I took it to 50% of the daily imbalance. The problem is that I didn't think it would hit it today. Number one. Number two, I thought they would save it for tomorrow's CPI, so I kept it safe. And then I'm using different leverage here. Instead of using my 2 contracts, I built 6. So I ended up making so when we got above this high, this should have took my first partial. Would have been sometimes 50%, whatever. I never did it because I knew we would go to 50% of here. I was married to the idea of 50%, not even the high here. And when it got here, I closed half. So took $2,000 here. And then when it was playing around at this 50 level, I wanted to be done for the day anyway, and it was lunchtime almost. So I left it alone and I closed it out completely, which was a mistake, but whatever. And you can see the trade right here. Screenshot. I'm not the best at screenshotting, so so yeah, I got filled at 201 right here, but that was the logic right there. And then once you took it above this high, that was at 3,000. Once it came up to here, I took 2,000, and you could see it faded here with the executing orders, and then I had 2,000 left. And then once this started playing around up and down a little bit, I took that last 2,000. So it was about a 4,000 move there. But as you see, well, I can't show you here because I already took 2,000. But this level of the high, the daily imbalance said $7,000. But I had already took off half the position, so it's saying this. But beautifully went right to it. And as you see here, before we got to that level, I should have held it to here at the least. This was the other daily imbalance above it right here as a through imbalance, and we passed here and we went into here. So when we tapped here, should have been a minimum as well, because we obviously know that we're going to close the imbalance, but we're also going to at least tap here. So instead of taking it out here, I should have just held it to right here. I ended up taking this sell here quickly. That went for 2,000 real quick. And then I thought it would come a little bit lower here. About 50% of this range was hoping for that, but it didn't, and it didn't have to, because look at this. It came back and retested that inversion daily imbalance beautifully right there. And once it started playing around, I was out of that trade and I was done for the day. Could I have sat here and kept buying and found these trades? Yeah, I see them happening. I'm like, this was a little confusing right here though. This little back and forth, because I thought it would sell more from here and then come lower, like kind of like a couple drives or 3 drives down and then kind of go up. But technically in a fast market, and their objective is here, doesn't have to. This was a good enough signal here, but this sell here at the lunchtime right away kicks in, it peaks out at lunch and then shoots down to take out liquidity and people who are buying. But they really held it from here, and then from here you can see, you can do your own research. Actually, I'm on a 30-second, but yeah. So I left it alone, and then they used this. This turned out to be an inversion sell imbalance as well. Came up and then was bouncing off of it, holding as support, and shot for the target. Look how it shot for the target though. So this would have been great. Obviously, I should have held it here. It would have been a huge day. And I had a lot of leverage on it. I'm only using more leverage right now because I have a bigger account that I'm using now. So, but anyways, look where it stops. Look how it comes right to that gap. Fucking gorgeous, man. And then settled off. Now, as far as tomorrow goes, to be honest with you, at this point, I don't know. What I do know is that, I mean, we have liquidity here. It is CPI news tomorrow, so that can literally go anywhere. Which, in a best case scenario, it shoots up, maybe takes this out, or it just sells from this area here, maybe in this wick, and then and then we hope it sinks down, and then starts coming to get into this imbalance on the daily that's not finished yet. That's what I would hope. If it keeps going, then it's like, hey, I mean, whatever. But I do like this as a higher high, higher low, higher high, break, retrace for lower high, lower low, lower high, perfect world, get lower low, lower highs like this leg here, kind of come down and break this low, and that's what we're hoping. So I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know how long it takes, but every day it presents me the data from Asia, London, and I have to make decisions based off of then. I'm already trying to do too much, or I'm trying to be nice and give you ideas, but that's how you train yourself to get better. And this is years in the making, and really panning out and working well. And it's like, don't give up. And the best thing is get out of your own fucking way. Stop chasing this 930 shit. Let it do its thing. Keep it simple and higher highs and higher lows, and in certain directions. Where it's going and leading to. You've already accomplished more than 80% of your problem. But you have to execute and just trust it. That would be your psychology and obvious, but shit is dope, man. It's like, I'm just really happy right now because like things are panning out and just working well. My understanding is better, and we see how we sealed up this opening range gap as well. You can see it better here. See how we came right up and took that out, cleaned that out mostly. We still didn't clean it all the way, but it's good enough. Shit. But yeah. Hope this helps. And then as far as dollar goes, you can see that they decided to come and fill that imbalance, get underneath. So we've been sinking, obviously, right? And it did pan out, and that's what's pushing us up. So with dollar, here's the thing: is this going to keep going lower, where it pushes us up even higher? That's why I'm mentioning these highs here, and possibly even into this wick or this candle right there. See that? I don't see it breaking above here or anything, but we're just talking, right? I don't know what CPI is going to do. Probably not much, but same time, I still would like for it to sell from here, to be honest. But let it spike up and do whatever it got to do. But as far as dollar goes, I don't know. Are we going to get a big bounce from here and come up into this daily imbalance right here? And that would push us, that would start our leg down. I don't know, obviously. But yeah, I hope this helps. You guys take care, and God bless.